Hi, it is nice to meet all of you. Um, Welcome to J Creations. I don't really know how to start something like this, but I'm just gonna do my best. I figured for my first video, a little introduction would be a better idea than me just launching straight into something without getting to talk to people first, at least. I don't know how many will view this, but we're gonna give this a shot. I just wanted to really introduce myself. So, my plan for my video as of right now is I'm gonna basically tell you a little about myself before we really get into YouTube. So, I figure, okay, 5 random facts would be a great start. And the videos might be a little boring at first because they're going to be mainly talking. I'm not all that skilled in editing and making things, but we're gonna do our best here. So, as I said, this is my first YouTube video. I'm not sure how great it's gonna be, but I am going to do my best, and I'm hoping over time things will get a little easier. They're gonna get better. And I do want to apologize, my background is pretty bad right now. I'm hoping to improve it over time. But I made a resolution with myself and I said, hey, I've been wanting to do YouTube since I was a teenager. I love watching YouTube. I'm on here all the time. I really think my friends tell me I'm funny. I have multiple coworkers who tell me I should definitely be a comedian. I don't know how true that is, but I still think I have something I can do. We'll have to see how things go. But I'll start with my 5 facts about myself and we'll go from there. Now, I do want to apologize because a lot of this is going to be like kind of rawish footage until I get used to things. But let's start. Fact number 1, I live in California. Oh, yeah. Not even the beachy area of California, not even the nice area of California. Let's just be honest here. I live in the Central Valley. If you don't know anything about a valley, it's all farming. There's cows everywhere. If not, there's sheep everywhere. Mainly cows. I have a couple friends who work and live on dairy farms. There's it gets hot in the summertime, so hot. There's very little airflow. It's miserable. It's stuffy. Quite frankly, I don't like it, but I've lived here my whole life. It's what I know, and quite honestly, until I have way more money than I do now, I don't see myself moving. So I live in the Central Valley, and it sucks. But it's my home. I know it very well. I like being here, for the most part. I hate the heat, though. I can't stand the heat. Cannot stand the heat. Gets cold, like ice cold. Like right now I live in a renovated garage. It is so cold at night. I cannot emphasize that enough. It is cold. The Central Valley is weird, okay? Like in the morning, it can be like 80 degrees, and by noon, it's like 100, and then by like 5 p.m., it's like 40. It's freaking weird. But moving on. Fact number 2. As of 3 days ago, I turned 27. My family and friends say I do not look 27. Like, okay, I don't know what 27 looks like, but I guess in my anime t-shirts and cat ears, nobody really thinks that I'm 27, which I guess is fine. I don't look my age, whatever. Is 27 the new 40? Like, I don't know. It feels kind of weird to me to be 27, because I'll be honest with y'all, I never thought I'd make it to 27. I never thought I'd make it past the age of like 20. Let's just be honest. But we'll go into that maybe in a later video. So, third, I do currently work at a very large retail chain. Some of you definitely will recognize me if anybody's local. However, if you don't, I won't exactly say where I work because I still work there. but let's just say, the, I really don't want to give hints, but it is the opposite of Target. It's the opposite of Target. Let's just leave it at that. Number 4. I'm Italian. I'm half Italian and half Native American. You would think I would have turned out a little bit darker because my biological father, was much darker than this. But my mom is so white. She is like neon white, glow in the freaking dark white. Like those selfie ring lights, like the one I have that you can probably see in my glasses, she is that neon white. And she just kind of whitewashed me with a little bit of redness in my face. So I look extremely white. I don't know if I qualify as a person of color despite how my dad is, or how he was. He did pass away. So we'll see. I don't know if that technically qualifies me as white passing, or if that just makes me like very, very white. I don't know how that goes. I haven't really talked to anybody in the community about something like that. I just identify as half white, half native, and I go from there. Also, being Italian, I talk with my hands a lot. You will see me in my videos talking with my hands. If I say praise to you, I stand a king, I will make it clear. You will see me, with my hands. I'm Italian. We have to talk with our hands. It's a requirement. Would I even be Italian if I didn't talk with my hands? Let's do the 5th fact. I am not straight. Let's just get that right out the gate. I am actually panromantic demisexual. If you ever want me to go into more details about that in another video, I might make that a whole separate thing, because I can talk about the intricacies of how I identify. However, I do identify as cisgender. So I am female, 100%. That's how I identify. That's how I have always identified. I have no dysmorphia. I have no issues with myself. Well, okay, I shouldn't say it quite that way, but I don't have any, like, I'm male, I'm not female. I have never felt dysmorphia or transgender in my life. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say it. If somebody from the trans community wants to get back to me on that, that would be great, because I love to learn. I guess that could be a 6th fact, but I'm not going to go into this. I don't want to make this video super long, but this is my introduction. It's very nice to meet you all. My actual name is Jessica. However, if you just want to call me Jay or Jess in the comments, that's fine. I'm honestly not all that picky. And we are going to see how this all goes. I appreciate you all watching this video. You're free to like, subscribe, comment. I am going to be making new videos, hopefully putting out between 1 to 2 a week to start out. And then as things progress, we'll see how they go. But I do want to include, there are going to be 3 main things that I want to do for my niche, or whatever they call them. I love anime, so that's a big one. I will definitely be talking about anime a lot, like, as if that wasn't clear. I love true crime. I very much enjoy talking about that. And I will do, like, lifestyle and opinions and things that just happen in my life, along with, like, crazy stories. I work in retail, so I know crazy things. I've worked in retail for 9 years. I have so many stories that just blow people away every time I talk about them. So that's definitely upcoming videos. But I do appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. And once again, like, comment, subscribe, hit me up. I'm a very open person. And once again, if you want to know any more about me, or you want to request a video, please let me know. And thank you so much.